Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. In Part 2 of Address Book Disasters, Physical Address Books Not to Invest in, we explore more examples of what to avoid and why digital solutions are taking over. Thin, bleed-through paper that can't handle gel pens. When evaluating a potential purchase, pay close attention to the paper quality. Many budget address books use surprisingly thin paper. This paper often cannot handle modern writing instruments, presenting a major issue. Thin paper causes ink bleed through, especially if you use popular pens like felt tips or gel pens. Bleed through means the writing on the back of the page becomes visible and distracting, often making the whole entry hard to read. To avoid this mess, people often limit themselves to faint pencils or ballpoint pens, which can fade or simply skip the backside of pages, wasting half the available space. Choose books with thick, high-quality, opaque paper that supports various types of ink without sacrificing scannability. Cheap plastic or cardboard covers that wear out fast. The cover protects the valuable information inside. This protection is compromised when the cover is made from flimsy materials. Covers constructed from thin cardboard or low-quality, brittle plastic deteriorate rapidly. If you carry the address book in a bag or move it frequently between a drawer and a desktop, the edges will quickly bend, tear, or fray. A deteriorating cover means the entire book looks shabby very quickly. This constant wear and tear signals a need for replacement sooner than necessary. If you want an address book to last, invest in one with a durable cover, like a hardbound cloth cover or a sturdy synthetic material, designed to withstand years of handling. Material type. Durability outlook. Why to avoid in this video. Thin cardboard. Low. Prone to bending and tearing. Unattractive quickly. Low-density plastic. Low. Cracks easily. Cheap material appears temporary. Thin paper. Very low. Ink bleeding and fading issues, limits pen choice. Avoid specialty format address books that are outdated or impractical. Some address books contain irrelevant fields or adhere to awkward sizing conventions, making them impractical for modern use. In this video, you need space for current contact methods, not relics of communication past. Before buying, review the page template to ensure it meets your current needs. Overly specific templates. Why lines for fax numbers are useless. A significant number of older or poorly designed address books still allocate large, important spaces for outdated communication tools. Do you really need a designated, multi-line space for a fax number or a separate field for a pager? Those lines are essentially useless now. When a designer dedicates space to obsolete technology, they're taking away valuable room that you could use for essential information. You need wide spaces for multiple email addresses, cell phone numbers, social media handles, or simply more note-taking space. Books with template boxes dedicated to outdated technology signal poor design. They fail to acknowledge how people actually communicate today. Skip these. Books that are too tiny or too big, the just right balance. Finding the right size for an address book involves hitting a specific sweet spot, often referred to as the Goldilocks problem. Books that are too tiny often boast portability but suffer from cramped writing spaces. If you have large handwriting or need to note long, specific addresses, these tiny gaps become a nightmare to fill legibly. Likewise, if you must squeeze multiple pieces of information, like two distinct phone numbers, into one tiny line, the entry becomes unreadable during a rush. Conversely, massive desk reference books, sometimes the size of small textbooks, are difficult to store and impossible to move. If your contact information is tied permanently to a single desk, you can't access it when you need it while traveling or working elsewhere. The sweet spot usually lies in a standard book size, like a 5 or 6 by 9 inches, that offers enough room for clear writing without becoming a burden to store or occasionally transport. To maintain a clean and reliable physical contact organizer, you must avoid specific pitfalls. Steer clear of rigid address books with fixed alphabetical tabs, as they will quickly become disorganized. Refuse to invest in options made with low-quality materials, particularly thin paper or weak cardboard covers, which guarantee the book falls apart quickly. Finally, bypass any outdated format that wastes valuable writing space on obsolete lines like fax numbers. If you must use a physical address book, choose a flexible, loose-leaf, or indexed system built with robust materials. This approach allows for easy corrections, indefinite expansion, and years of frustration-free use, ensuring your contacts remain accurate and accessible whenever you need them. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.